Hello, my name is Razvan, and in this tutorial we will gonna see how to install Laravel Homestead with Vagrant in Windows 10. First of all, we need to go to Laravel website, laravel.com, and we need to go to documentation. And if you scroll down, we get the Get Started option. And then we should go and click Homestead. So here we're gonna follow those steps to install Laravel in Laravel Homestead in Vagrant. So first of all, the documentation first step is it says that we need one of the virtualization softwares, which can be VirtualBox, VMware, Parallel, and so on. We will install VirtualBox, so we should go to the web page of VirtualBox, which is this one. So if you click on that link, it should send you to this page, and based on your system, operating system, you should choose one of the options. So I will choose the Windows hosts. Then the other thing you need is Vagrant. If you click on this link, they will send you to this web page, which allows you to download the option you have for the system you have. So I will click on this link, 64 bits for Windows, and another thing we will need will be Git, which is, you can find it in this link. So if you type in Google Git, you should go to this link, and this link will provide us with the download. So if you click on here, you're gonna get the Git installation. So it's just simple installation, just click next, and will be installed very easily. And another option is for IDE, a code editor, which in my case I will use Visual Studio Code, which is a free one, a Microsoft free option. This is very powerful, very cool tool, but you can use whatever you have, NetBeans, Sublime, whatever you like. Okay, let's start it. To be able to save a little bit time, I just downloaded already and install all these tools. Except Vagrant, I have installed all other options. So I will start installing the Vagrant, and the installation is just simple installation. Just next, accept the term and condition. Just next, and install it. And this is straightforward, yeah. Okay, now once the installation is done, just click finish. They ask me to restart the computer, so we will do that and come back after the restart has been done. Okay, so once the system is restarted, the next step, we should open Git Bash, a command prompt, yeah, or a command prompt. You can use the Git Bash, yeah, and we should see if we got Vagrant installed, and we should type Vagrant version. And as you can see, we got it installed already. Okay, the next step, let's follow the instruction for this installation. So what they said, now after we install this, we need to add the Homestead Box to the Vagrant installation. So installing the Homestead Vagrant Box. So we can do that by typing this command. So just copy and paste it. Yeah, just copy paste it, enter. And now this box should be added to the Vagrant installation. This box is already, it is a box, a virtual box already built for the Laravel installation, for the Laravel framework, sorry. So this is including all these tools, all this software already. And this is good because if you want to share the project with other developers, and if they need this kind of tools, so you just pass them, or they just have to install the Homestead box, and they will be able to test the project without having to do research and try to replicate the environment system you got already. So that's the cool thing about Homestead, about Vagrant, Okay, let's see if it's okay. Now once the box is added, we should follow the steps on the web page. So let's see what they say. So you may install Homestead by cloning the repository. So that's why we had to install Git, because we need to use the Git command to clone this repository. So we should clone this in our home directory. Yeah. So we are already. So if we do pwd, so this is my home directory. So I will add this Homestead repository in my home, but I would like to add it in a folder, in a specific folder. So I'm not gonna do it directly to the Homestead, but instead of creating this folder Homestead, I would prefer to create another one, projects Laravel. So this will be inside the project Laravel folder and then Homestead. So if I click enter, if I go to my computer, C, and users, and this is my home directory. Yeah. Now you will see a project Laravel directory. So as you can see, it's created here, and if we go inside, we have the Homestead. Yeah. Okay. Once it's done, what they says, you should check out the a target version of Homestead, since the master branch may not always be stable. Okay, let's do that also. So if we go cd projects Laravel Homestead, we are in this folder, and we are in the master branch. Now we need to do git checkout and paste this one. Let's do that. Okay, now we are in the release branch. Okay, the next step, we need to initialize the project. It says once you have cloned the Homestead repository, run the bash init.sh command from the Homestead directory to create Homestead.yaml file configuration. So this is creating the configuration file for this Homestead. Yeah. As you can see, we have those files, but if we run this command, so they're saying for Mac you should run this command, for Windows you should run this one. But if we run this one, even if we are in Windows, I think this is not gonna work, because I'm not sure why, but because we use Git Bash, we need to use this command. So just copy this command and paste it here, and this look at these files. This will generate some extra files. So as you can see, they added more files here. You can see Homestead initialize it. Okay, so now what do we need to do is just edit this Homestead.yaml file and add some configuration over there. So let's do that. Let's edit this. I'm gonna edit it with Visual Studio Code, and here we can comment that if you want. These are the SSH keys to access this virtual machine, this server, but let's create those ones also. In the documentation we don't have the commands to do that, but I will provide that command. Okay, just type this command line, and this will generate the SSH keys. So if we go to the home directory, we will gonna have a .ssh directory generated by this command, yeah, which will contain the private and public key. Okay, let's enter. So this is the where it will be generated. This is the root. So as you can see, it's here now already, and just leave it empty, the passphrase, enter, and that's it. Okay, now this step is done. The next step, and that I think where it's a little bit confusing, is this part. So the folder and the sites. First of all, what we need to do is specify the root where our project will be in the Windows system. So in this case, it's Windows, but maybe you have Mac or whatever you have. So not in the virtual, but in the main machine, yeah, main system. So for me, I would like to do in C. I have project Laravel. So this is the folder I created. You can create whatever you like, but I will want to keep organize my project, and I would like to keep it on this project, on this folder. So it will be this folder, and I will copy this root and paste it here. So this will be the root to my projects, yeah. But just change the slash here, okay. And this folder will map to the virtual machine, to the Homestead machine, yeah. So the Homestead machine will contain, this will be like the home directory, and this will be the folder where this so this one will be synchronize it with this one. So the virtual machine, this folder in virtual machine will be synchronized with this folder in the main machine, okay. So I know I would like to have the same name in the Homestead machine, so I will do the same, and this will be like this. So I will show you the folders then when we will start the machine, and you'll understand it better, yeah. And the next part, sites, this is the domain which you're gonna use to access the project, yeah, in the browser. So we will leave it like this, but you can create whatever name you like, and this is where this domain is pointing, yeah. So will be all this root, yeah, but instead I will do like let's see, project 1 or whatever you like to call your first project. I will do project 1 just for testing, yeah, just to understand. So, and in Laravel, to be able to access the project, you need to point to the public folder, yeah, in the Laravel installation. But don't worry, because this is not created already, but we're gonna create a project, a Laravel project with this name. Okay, so leave the setup like this, and you will better understand when we're gonna initialize the power up the machine and access it through the browser. Another thing we will need to do is add this domain to the host file in the Windows machine. So let's do that. To be able to edit this host, you need to open it as an administrator. So let's go to C, Windows, System 32, drivers, etc, hosts. So you need to add to this file, you need to specify the IP and the domain name to be able to access it through the browser. So let's edit this. I'm gonna edit it with Notepad, and then I will need to add this IP, copy, so just add another line here, just paste, and then add the name of the domain. So you can add whatever you want, yeah, And every time you add a new site, you need to add those names and IP here. Remember, if I want to save now, it's asking me to open it as administrator. So you can open Notepad. Just type here Notepad, and just open it as administrator, run as administrator, and now you are able to edit it. Yeah, so you can now do this. Yeah, and enter. Oh, I have added before and was saved. Okay, so now save, and now you can see you can save it. Yeah, so it's easy to save. Okay, let me just delete this and leave it as it was before. Okay, now we should run the virtual machine. For that, we just need to type Vagrant up. Yeah. So now the machine should start. Okay, now the machine is started and we have to access it. Yeah, we should type now Vagrant SSH, and now we got access to the virtual machine, to the Homestead machine. So you see the machine is started now, and if we do pwd, you see, as I said, we are in the Vagrant Homestead. Yeah, and because we have had this setup, now we should have also the project Laravel inside. So let's do ls. So as you can see, we have the project Laravel folder as it is here. But this, if we go inside of this project Laravel and we do ls, it's empty, is nothing there. So we miss this part, yeah, because this domain, if we go and access this through the browser, we should have the website, the Laravel here, but it's not installed already. So let's do that. No input file specified. Okay, now let's install Laravel in this project Laravel folder, and we will give the name project1. Okay, so now let's go to the browser and see how is the installation. If we scroll up and click installation, we should see here how the installation will be done. So first of all, we need to do this command, and let's do it. Composer global require Laravel installer. Let's do that. Doesn't matter where you want to paste this command, so you don't have to be in a specific folder. So if we do that, now this will install everything necessary for the Laravel installation, and then we will be able to install and create a new project. Okay, now it's done, and let's do the next thing we have to do is Laravel new blog. Blog is the name of the project you will like to create. Yeah, so let's see, let's copy this line, copy, and go to the to this command line and see, for example, now you will see how after we'll create in this folder the project, will get automatically those folders synchronized. Yeah, so this folder project Laravel, which is this one, will be synchronized with that one from the Homestead box. Okay, let's do that, but instead of blog, we should put our name as it is here, because we decided to put this name. Yeah, copy project1 and paste it, and now we will create a project Laravel project, call it project 1, press enter, and now the installation will start. As you can see, it's already synchronized. Yeah, this is in Windows. Yeah, but the other one will be in the Homestead machine. So those two folders, those two directories, project Laravel, will be every time you add something or remove something will be synchronized. So will be whatever you're gonna have in the Windows directory. Whenever you got have something in this one, you're gonna have the same in the Homestead box. I hope makes sense, because this part was a bit confusing for me, at least at the beginning when I tried to do that. But hopefully this makes sense for other people when they try to do this configuration. Okay, now the installation is done. If we open this folder, you see you have everything that this framework needs to be able to run. And this is the project in the Windows. And if we do ls, this is the Homestead machine. If we do home, we got a project 1, cd in project 1, and do ls here. You see, do ls la. You got everything the same as is in this folder. So as I said, those two folders are synchronized. One thing I want to mention, let's see first if it's working now. Let's see if we go here and do refresh. Now this should work because it's already started. As you can see, the project now is working because so to be able to access the framework, the project, Laravel project, you need to access the public folder in the index, yeah, which is done on here. So this domain is pointing in public, in this public folder, which is, as I said, this one, but in the Homestead machine. Okay, let's. And this is how you install Laravel in Laravel Homestead using Vagrant in Windows 10. One thing I want to mention, just to don't be confused, because I give the same name. So you have projects Laravel where you're gonna keep all your projects and create here sites, and then this will like point to. Actually, here you're gonna keep the projects, but this project they will be synchronized with this folder. So those two folders are synchronized. Yeah, whatever you every time you're gonna add new project, this will be fine here. So I have give the name. Let me just show you. I have given the name, the similar name in here, which is project Laravel, yeah, where I'm keeping the Homestead, the boxes. So this is the folder where I'm keeping the boxes, yeah, the virtual boxes. In this case, the Homestead box for the Vagrant. But it's nothing to do with the one I am keeping the projects, yeah, which is the same name. You can give whatever name you want, but I don't know why I've done this. But don't be confused. This is the place where you keep the projects, yeah. And this one is the place where you keep the boxes. So this is the thing I was to mention, because I was thinking maybe you will be confused by the name, but don't be confused. There are two different places. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. So this is how you install Laravel Homestead in Vagrant using Vagrant in Windows 10. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.